Hey guys, it's John here again. Right, I'm going to do a updated video of my Heart collection on vinyl records. I'm just going to do the albums because if you check out any of my slightly older videos, my albums have changed. And I've had extra ones, and my singles have not. Well, my 12-inch singles, there's been no new ones since my last video of Heart. So I thought I'd just do an updated of the albums on vinyl. There's no point me doing it on CD either. So I'm going to start off with their first album, which is I'll take it up here. Dreamboat Annie. This is on Mushroom Records, 1976. I've got I've got 3 of these, and then I've got a picture disc which I'll show you. So if you've never seen my Heart stuff, then you'll see virtually all the stuff that they've done up until the end of the 80s. So, so there's Magic Man on there. What an awesome song. I love that. And White Lightning and Wine, another great song. Very Zeppelin-esque that is as well. And Crazy on You, what a brilliant song that is as well. And I'm sure everybody's heard the title track. But yeah, Magic Man, White Lightning and Wine, and Crazy on You will be the best songs on there for sure. So I'll show you the record. This is on a Arista. So this is a Arista, even though the record says Mushroom, would I? Oh no, it's a Arista, yeah. It's got Mushroom down there as well. This is the English edition. So there's the label. So there might be a bit of dust and fluff on there. Oh, it shouldn't do that. So yeah, 1976, same age as me. And I'm probably older than it slightly. Right, so that one, I'll go back in, thank you. Wouldn't go back in. Right, so there's that one. The next one, obviously, is another copy. I think this is the same. Yeah, this is exactly the same. These are ARTY 139s, both of these. So another one there, gatefold. And this one here as well, this is exactly the same. Mushroom Records, 1976, ARTY 139. So I did not pay £5 for that one. This was one I put on the record fair and it just didn't go, so I thought I might as well just keep it. It's quite worn out, so someone might be pleased with that as like VCLT or something like that. So I think the record's fine. So if we've got any Heart fans out there. And the other one I said I've got a picture disc, and this one here, and this is a US one. I think the track listing's the same. Yes, it is. And I'll show you the picture disc. This is not an all-over picture disc. It's just like that. And side 2, there's no track listing on this or nothing, so it's just the same. And obviously it says Mushroom Records on it. I don't know if that's an original. I'd have to check that up. The catalogue number, let's have a look, is Oh god, you can't really. Oh, it is. It's a Mushroom MRS2SP. I'm sure that's an original one, but I can't be 100% certain. Next thing is one I got from for VCLT recently from Jim Davies, and this was one that blew me away. This is one of my holy grails of Heart Records. This is still sealed as well. 1977's unofficial release of Magazine, and this is the 77 and not the 78 that the band endorsed. And so yeah, it shows you down there. If you haven't seen my recent video of opening this VCLT box. So yeah, this was not endorsed by the band, and I'll get on to actually I'll get the 1978 now. We'll compare the songs. So here's the 1978. There's the 77, and on here, so 78, sorry, 77, 78, and you can see the difference there. And the songs on here: Heartless, Then Without You. On here is Devil Delight, and Devil Delight is in a different place on there. Just the Wine, track 3 on both. I'm reading this backwards, by the way. And then Magazine is track 4 on this one, Without You's on track 4. And then you've got Magazine. This has got Here song there in place, and yeah, Mother Earth. What's that? Mother Earth Blues. This is called Blues Medley. Mother Earth, You Shook Me, Babe. And then I've got the music in me. So yeah, the track listing is mixed up on those two. And then we have, obviously that was 1978, the other one, but we had an official release by Heart in 77, which was the amazing Little Queen album, which I do have 3 copies of, by the way. So yeah, that's it out the sleeve. I've always loved this cover with the medieval, you know, well, not really, yeah, let's say a bit medieval there. Cover there, so the old caravan. I love those cool caravans there. So yeah, really cool. Barracuda. Sure, people have heard Barracuda. Little Queen, Love Alive, Kick It Out, Dream of the Archer, Treat Me Well is a brilliant song on there, and my favourite, and yeah, 1977. And here's the record. It's on Portrait. Same the other side. And the others, that one and these two as well. Just gonna see if they're on Portrait. PRT 82075. They are identical, I think. That one's the same. Yes, all these 3 are exactly the same. And they're Portrait 1977. And they are English copies. So these. And then my favourite album by heart, the 70s for sure, and it is the amazing Dog and Butterfly, and love the song Nada One, Mistral Wind, Lighter Touch, Straight On's alright, Dog and Butterfly especially, the song. But yeah, this is one of my favourites. And that's it there, inside. So very cool gatefold. I've always liked that cover. It's one of my favourite covers by them. And yeah, Portrait again, 1978. And there's the inner with lyrics. And that cool picture there. And this label's nice, a nice custom label. Dog and Butterfly there. I don't know if you can see that. And then on the, yeah, so that's the butterfly side, and on that side is the dog side. You see that? And I think that's how it is on the album. I'm sure it was like that. Yeah. So you've got two sides. You've got where the songs are. They've got Dog as the first side, Butterfly for the second. And I prefer the Butterfly side the most. So. And then I've got a reissue one. Not a new reissue, but a one with a nice price did. I think this is on CBS. So this one here, this is my first copy, and it says Portrait on there. Yeah, it is Portrait, but the label's different. So this is like that. This is definitely a reissue. Gotta be. And that's made in England as well, that one. And then they obviously brought out greatest hits. Well, it was a greatest hits, but there wasn't much great about it, and it had a white cover with the pictures. Well, the members of the band at the time were standing up and had their picture taken. I'll get that out in a minute. And yeah, it was just a white cover, and it just said Heart on it, and it was so boring and bland and terrible. It had Unchained Melody on it, and I just thought, God, why can't they put on their own good hits on it and stuff like that? So I didn't understand that, so why they brought that out. It was rubbish. I do have it on CD. And then they came out with this, and this is 1982's Private Audition. And this was always a record I found hard to get hold of. And then for some strange reason, you know, one bus, you know, wait around for a bus to come along, and then when you don't want one, two come along. Well, it was a bit like that with this album, and I ended up with 3. So like most of my stuff, you know, you're hunting for one, and then you manage to get 3. Didn't pay full price. Obviously I got them very cheap at some point, and thought I'd just keep it till the price of vinyl went through the roof, and or came back into fashion at the time. So so in this one, 1982's Private Audition, I've got a lyric sleeve on that. It's got the song on there, Fast Times, which I'm assuming is the one from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. and I'd say the only songs on here I really like is the song Angels, and that would be it. The rest of the songs I didn't really care for. I'll show you the record. It's on Epic, this one. So there's the Epic label, and that's a UK one as well. And then the other ones I've got of that, this one's still got the original shrink around it, but it has been opened. That's there. This is on Epic as well. I think it might be the same one. No, this has got to be different. Yeah, this is a different catalogue number. So the first one I showed you is EPC 85792. This one is this is an American one. This is Epic. My thing's sorry. Epic. I can't read that now. I think that's an FE number. FE 38049. And yeah, it is American. It's got, so it was $9 at some point. And then this one doesn't come with a lyric sheet on its own. This comes with the inner with the lyrics on. So, and there's the Epic label, which is pretty cool compared to the other one. So. And then the other private audition, I wonder what one this is. This is a completely different number again. So I've got 3 different ones of this. This is Epic, this is 4607021. And this is a UK one. This must be a reissue at some point. So there we go. Sorry about the glare there. And then yeah, this is a reissue. It's got one of these nice price advertisement things on here. I think it's nice price. Yes, it is. And then you get the later Epic label, and that's a UK. Which I remember always seeing that one like on the Europe albums of the mid-80s, so, and even through to Out of This World album had that on, and some of the Aussie stuff as well. So yeah, there's only one real good song that I like on that. And then we get this album, which was sent to me recently, as got this in Feb off of Jim Davies. Thank you, Jim, again. And this is is this an American one? Yeah, I think this is an American one. This is Epic QE 38800. This is Passion Works. This was always so hard to get hold of for me. Could never find a copy of this, and I think the only one I've ever seen was when I was in Portsmouth, and the guy wanted about £18 for it, and that was about, I'd say about 18 years ago, I suppose, or yeah, something like that. So yeah, you get your inner sleeve like that with lyrics. And then, what's the label there? The American one. I'm sure that's American. It's got to be. And my favourite songs on here are going to be The thing I do notice about this is the card is a lot stiffer and harder than the UK one. My favourite on here would be How Can I Refuse. That's probably the closest song to their breakthrough 1985 80s big MTV era album, but that song How Can I Refuse is the closest song out of all of these that could have been on that album, to be quite honest. The next one, what's on here? Love Mistake, I Know, and that would be the two that stick out for me. But yeah, there you go. Sure there was something else, but yeah, that's Passion Works. And then obviously we get the big huge album, 1985's Heart album, and God, this was, yeah, it's had some really great songs in here. Looks Could Kill, What About Love, Never, These Dreams, Nothing at All as well. Shell Shock was a good song, I like that. And the song yeah, the other ones are pretty good, but not as standout as the others. So I could play this album all the way through, and not, except from probably The Wolf. I'm not too fussed about that so much. I think it's that song. Been a while since I played this, but yeah, you know, how could you avoid Heart in the mid-80s? So there we go, lyrics, and Capitol Records label. And this is, just trying to see if this is a UK one. This is a UK one, yep. And then the other one, I've got another one, by the way, and this is, I think maybe the same. This is is it EI or EL? EI 2403721, which is exactly the same as the other one, so I won't get that one out, but yeah, exactly the same, amazing condition. So a bit of a crease down one side, but not too bad. And then the album that obviously was the time that I heard about Heart, and that's Bad Animals. And yeah, this is an English one, ESTU 2032, and this was huge as well. Alone, Who Will You Run To? I love that song. There's the Girl, I Want You So Bad. Side 2 is not as good as side 1, to be quite honest. Strangers of the Heart is okay, but yeah, the first 4 tracks on here are amazing. So, but yeah, 1987 I should say, not 1988. So in the sleeve, lyrics, and yeah, and there's the custom Bad Animals label there, or the it is custom really, just not the same as the front cover. And I've got, would you believe it, another 2. What's that? And I think these are both the same. Yeah, these are all 3 of these are identical numbers, ESTU 2032s, and you know, fantastic. Just to show you, I have 3, and I didn't. There you go. You can never have enough spare records because they are so easy to break and damage, fall over. I could just drop these now and they'd be knackered, whereas a CD I can get away with that. So that's why I have more than one copy. So, and I don't have to worry about, if I drop one of those, I've got some spares, and I don't have to go out and pay out full price. That most of the people that start to buy vinyl now have to pay full price for stuff, or over the top pricing. I used to buy my records for like £1 when they were not in fashion anymore. People weren't buying records, so I buy things for 50p or £1, and now you probably pay 6 to 10 quid for something like that. So right, I'm gonna go. Cheers for watching, and see you later.